we're back.
And we're back.
What's up, guys?
Welcome.
Happy Sunday.
Yeah, to another mini-sode. Our Sunday sip-and spells.
Gotta
I
love
truly
it.
do like these.
You know, it's funny because I feel like I get the most, the most responses from my friends. I even just got, my friend Kelly sent me two voice memos today talking about our previous
Oh, yeah?
Sunday, sip and spill. She's like, I listen to them when I'm driving to work. It's like
Yeah.
the perfect amount of time.
Yeah, they're short, they're
Yeah.
sweet, they're to the point, and I feel like they're like such fun topics.
Right.
That's like everybody can relate to them in some way.
Except this one.
Except this one, because this is a story. Finally, we've had somebody send in to us
A story.
a story. When I say story, I mean it.
Mm-hmm.
So should we get right into it?
Oh, they need to hear it.
I think we should. Okay. Hi, Sarah and Natalie. Big, slightly shaken fan here. I recently had an experience that instantly made me wake up morning after feeling a mixture of ways. As we do.
Oh, as we do.
Mm-hmm. The first being the most obvious. Why did I do that? The next minute, I was belly laughing at my own foolish decisions. And my final thought, I need to send this into the girls immediately. I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, right?
She's right.
And we are so happy that she did.
Yeah. So
So happy she did. Okay. So let's get into it. I'm rather young, and while I have my many Girls Gone Wild memories, I found myself as of recently beginning to calm down. I don't drink much. I don't experiment with any other substances anymore. Okay. I prefer to be home in bed by 10 p.m. Same. Mm-hmm. And although I'm single, I don't enjoy random hookups anymore.
Good for her.
Good for her, yeah. I just feel as though I've gotten that all out of my system already, and it truly no longer excites me. That happens, I feel.
Yeah.
You're like over it, you've done it, and you're just, yeah. As it goes, being a single girl in her early 20s, I was recently asked out on a date by this guy I had mutual friends with. I hate going out with any guy who messages me on Instagram, as I would rather meet someone out in person and go from there. Yes. But my friends who knew him swore he was normal and that I would have fun and that I must go. What did I have to lose, right? Wrong. I ended up agreeing to go out with this man. I say man because he was nearly 10 years older than I was.
Doesn't necessarily mean
Doesn't mean he's a man, really, yeah. He suggested that we try this new place in Manhattan. Great, I won't see anyone I know. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
On a weeknight. Keep this crucial piece of information in mind, she says. Okay. We agreed to meet at this restaurant at 9:30, which ultimately should have been my initial red flag. Who the hell eats dinner at 9:30?
I'm hungry by 5.
I'm hungry by 5. Even
Yeah.
if it's like a date, I always like the idea of like making a reservation at like 8, 8:30, 9, but then I never like it when it's like the day of. Like I always think that I'm going to want it. Like, oh, let's do a later night. And then I'm always like, no.
Right.
Bad idea. Dinner was going well, I suppose. He ordered everything for us both. I know you touched upon this in another episode, and so no, I was not able to order a thing for myself. However, he did order just about the entire menu, so I wasn't left entirely disappointed. We do talk about that in a mini-sode, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. We did talk about that.
Conversation was good, smooth, easy. He was funny and seemed very excited to be there with me, which made me feel good. He was extremely complimentary and cut me off at one point to ask me why I was single and expressed that he couldn't believe someone as wonderful as me did not have a boyfriend. Something I can't quite believe either. I guess maybe we'll find out after this story.
Maybe.
After wrapping up dinner, he asked if I was interested in going elsewhere after. Immediately, I thought he meant back to his place, which would have given me the ick. But to my surprise, he wanted to go to another restaurant. I figured, what the hell? Sure, I am already here, right? I feel like, same. If you were like down the block, I'd be like, no, I'm going home. My bed is around the corner.
Right,
but if you're in the city,
go for it.
Go for it at that point. Even on a weeknight.
On a weeknight. Yeah, I wonder what weeknight this was. Like, was it a Monday?
Yeah, because I feel like that counts too.
Was
if it's
it
a Monday,
Thursday?
a Thursday is like a...
It's basically the weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. We ended up going to Tao, which is a well-known restaurant club in Manhattan. He had a few friends there and was already introducing me as his girl. My eye began twitching. Okay, so I was like, oh, that's nice, but she's not.
Yeah, no,
clearly.
that's too soon.
Too soon, not into it. Okay, sorry. Everyone was extremely warm and welcoming, and I ignored the bizarreness of my date and was just genuinely enjoying the atmosphere. Making a good time.
Yeah.
Making it a good time, you know?
I love that for her.
But it was soon after that things took a turn for the weirdest. I noticed that he and his friends were going to the bathroom nonstop, which is an easy indication that some sort of illegal activity is going on there. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not stupid. No, you're not. I know how the game works. After a number of drinks now, I found the courage to make a joke of it upon his next return from the restroom. Powdering your nose, huh? His face dropped. Don't worry, I said. I'm not a cop.
Oh my God.
Okay. He looked relieved to know I didn't mind. He then asked me to follow him and pulled my hand towards the exit sign. Disclaimer, this is in bold letters. Disclaimer, things are going to now get weird.
Oh God.
We ended up in some private Tao bathroom. Am I saying that right? Is that how you say it? Tao, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why. It was all right. He's standing behind me in a lit-up vanity-type mirror. The only noise is the loud bass from the music outside. We are staring at each other via mirror reflection, and I felt a heavy, nervous gulp in the back of my throat. Me too. I have a nervous gulp too. He puts his hand at my waist and slowly begins to drag them down. He starts now removing my pants. All while staring at me through the mirror, I nod, giving him the okay. I knew I was not interested in this man, but I also knew I hadn't had this much fun in some time. I deserved it, I think. You definitely deserve it, I think.
I don't know, honey. I don't know if you deserved it. It's a weeknight. Go home.
I know. You're there already. You're committed. You got to follow through now.
This is like really painting the picture, though. I feel like I'm looking at them.
Yeah, I feel like I can see
vanity.
it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, he then does a line off my bended over ass.
Holy hell.
And I had the perfect vision of it because he was directly behind me in this wonderful lighting, might I add, mirror. I can't help it. I know this was a problematic situation. Oh, okay.
At least she knows.
But it was exhilarating.
I bet.
Okay. It was hot. At least in that moment, it was. He proceeded to tell me he wanted to fuck me, to which I also gave him a nod. Okay.
Oh, God.
Directly after snorting the line off my ass.
Holy shit.
I felt him inside me. I again had a perfect view of this fornication. This may sound a bit hot and steamy, but I must add in a rather gross detail of the night, I had my period.
Oh my God.
I quickly expressed this to him before the penetration began, but he replied instantly that he did not care. And girls, let's be real, it feels the best when you're menstruating anyway. Fuck it. All right.
Oh,
Fuck it.
She's going all in, this girl.
We had rather rough doggy-style sex for about 5 to 10 minutes before he finished. I ran to the toilet, peed, cleaned up the bloody massacre as best I could, and left that poor Tao bathroom with my crime scene all over the floor.
Oh,
How much blood could it have been, though?
I mean, if it was day 1 or 2, who knows?
I guess, right? Because then you start having sex, and then, like, because there's so much in and out, like, it gets then all over the place. Right?
Oh, and what about him?
She said she doesn't care. So
yeah, but did he give himself a mean wipe down? I mean, what the hell?
I don't. I hope so, but I don't know. Okay. Talk about a first date, huh? I made my way back home that night. Thankfully, good. After Tao, we went to a few other places for drinks and socialization, but I definitely was ready to go home and shower off my sins. The next morning, I woke up to the ultimate feeling of shame and a series of love-bombing texts from the guy who wanted me to come on vacation with him that he was leaving for that day. Oh, in his private jet. Oh, well, she didn't say private jet.
Yeah, I mean,
she should have started with that.
Right. She put that in like it was so nonchalant.
Yeah, on his private jet.
On his private jet.
Pack your bags.
They would have been packed.
Yeah.
Done packed.
I literally cannot make any of this up. So for whoever needs to hear this, just know it's okay to let your hair down every now and then. Go nuts. Let a complete stranger do drugs off your body and then have messy drunk period sex with you. Who knows? Maybe you'll get a vacation out of it. Or maybe just a UTI.
Oh my God.
Nonetheless, you'll never know unless you try.
And that's the damn truth.
And that was our story for you.
That was a story.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, she really threw a lot in there.
Yeah.
But
I mean
I don't have much to say. I feel like she addressed everything pretty well.
I feel like she also addressed it from such a like, she didn't just like tell the story and go, this is what happened and like now we've got to dissect it. She's dissected it.
Yeah, she did. That's
already,
what I'm saying.
Like she digested it. She sat with it. She you know, self-helped herself through it. She made a joke analyzed it. Yeah, she knows where she went wrong, where she went right. And that's it.
Honestly, I commend the girl.
I commend her. Absolutely.
I think that she should call him back up.
I mean, just for the, if anything, for the private jet.
For the private jet and to write us another story.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Go on vacation. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Go on vacation. If she's still single and doing it, then do it.
Then do it.
I say do it.
I mean, he clearly liked her.
And I feel like, because we talked about last, a couple episodes ago about like stories that are like super, super memorable with guys when we had Kayla on.
Yes.
And I feel like this goes with that. This 100%. Is now a story that like she will remember. Nothing that bad happened. You know, like nobody like died. Nobody like, she didn't get like I mean maybe a UTI, but at least not an STD. She didn't get pregnant. Like nothing bad happened. Nothing, you know, life changing. It was harmless fun and a story she'll have forever.
Right.
And I liked that.
I loved it.
And I want more of those. So if anybody has any good stories, we want to know.
Send them for sure.
Send them in because I want to read them and I want to laugh.
That was great.
That was a good one.
So
that I think was the best story we've had in our mini-sodes.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Yeah. And that's that.
And that's that.
Thanks for joining us on our Sunday Sip and Spill.
And we'll see you guys Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.